What's going on, everybody? Back with another installment of our high school football playoff bracket breakdown here. Got my buddy Doug Jones down there in the glorious state of Houston. What's going on down there in the glorious city in the great state?
Pretty good, man. A little warm today.
Nice.
Imagine that. Broke a sweat carrying that mail for the fine folks in Silver Lake, Pearland. You remember that place?
Yep.
So, but good to be here with you, man.
That's good. We got a special guest joining us today, Keyshawn Lipsey down there. He's a freshman at Georgetown High School. Am I correct with that? You're a freshman, right?
Yes.
All right. What position you play down there?
I play wide receiver and linebacker.
Wide receiver and linebacker?
Yes.
That's a combination. What do you like the best? What do you like the best? Catching the ball or laying people out?
I like catching the ball.
Of course. Smart man, offense. I like that. I'm an offensive minded guy. I love offense. How'd y'all were you on what team were you on this year? Were you on the freshman team or were you on the JV or were you one of them superstar kids that got on varsity?
No, I was actually just on a freshman team.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Everybody got to start somewhere. I can tell you this. Put in the work and you'll fly up them ranks. Promise you. It's all about putting in that work.
Back in the day, there was no such thing as a freshman on the varsity back in the day. At least in the 5A, when 5A was the highest classification. Yeah.
But no, it's good to have you on here. I've heard a lot about you from your uncle up here, Moss. He's telling me about you, and I was like, well, let's get this kid on. Let's see about, I know he sent y'all some recruiting info. I had sent him to help y'all out, get some notice. I can tell you, as a guy who used to be at a school where was putting 15 kids every year into D1 football, work. Just put in the work. Put your note. If you want it, work for it. It ain't gonna fall in your lap.
Hey, and you know what? He's got two guys this year signed with the University of Texas, right? Jet Walker and offensive lineman.
Yeah,
as well.
I actually know who they are.
Yeah.
You know them good? Okay. Yeah.
I know them good.
I'm hoping that in 4 years we can revisit this show and we can be talking about where you going.
Absolutely.
And I'm hoping it's right there, but that's just me.
And it don't even matter where you go.
Texas A&M, baby. Texas A&M. But let me tell you something. My son was an offensive lineman backup at Manville High School, and he still got to go play college ball at a small school in Kansas.
Yep.
It don't matter where you go. If you can get the chance to keep playing ball and get a free education, take it, son. Take it. I promise you.
And no matter where you go, you're still that top, 7%?
Yeah.
That play after high school in any sport.
Only 7% of high school kids go on to play collegiate sports. You'd be one of 7% in the whole world.
Don't matter if it's JUCO, NAIA, does not matter.
You're at a good school too. Georgetown puts out some people.
Sure does.
Georgetown's been known to put out a few people. Y'all
Power forward, apparently.
They're over there playing. They used to play Cedar Park all the time.
Oh wow, okay. Well.
Yeah, they were in fact they were in the same district with Cedar Park back when Manville was smashing Cedar Park in the playoffs.
I do remember.
The game against Georgetown, the quarterback from Cedar Park broke his leg that one year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I forget the kid's name. It's a phenomenal quarterback from Cedar Park, and he broke his leg against Georgetown. But no, it's good to have you on here. Like I said, I'm glad to get maybe, if you want to just, when we get to the bigger classes and stuff, like I said, or anything you want to jump in, son, just jump in and let it fly. We're here. We're just talking ball, man. That's all we do. So,
okay.
real quick, I'm going to jump down and brackets up real quick. Right now, I've got the 1A, which is 6-man football. We've got, as soon as I can figure out.
We got what, D2 or D1?
This is D2, 6A D2. So there we go. You can see it a little better. It's already set for the state finals.
Yeah, the state championship. They're playing at Dallas
Actually,
18.
Wednesday. This game will be this coming Wednesday at 11 a.m. This is Jayton and Richland Springs. We talked about them a little bit last time. Richland Springs took on Strawn. I told everybody I love Strawn, but I think Richland Springs is going to take it, and they did.
They did.
Jayton took out Klondike. I think Richland Springs is going to pretty much run through this game pretty easily. They're big, they're physical, and I know that's weird to say for a 6-man football team, but they're big and physical for 6-man football.
Jayton's 14-0, my friend.
Do what?
Jayton, they're 14-0.
Oh, yeah. That don't matter.
How far are these schools apart? Are they different sides of Texas? Are they pretty?
Probably. Jayton's probably further out towards west, and Richland Springs, I think, is more in maybe east.
Well, should be a good one. Jayton's undefeated, so we'll see what happens.
We'll go to 1A Division 1. This is the biggest 6-man classification. I've mentioned it last time too. Gordon, they're not going to get touched.
13-0.
I don't know if you know much about 6-man football, Keyshawn, but in 6-man football, they have a mercy rule where if you're up 45 points at halftime or any point after halftime, the game's over. That team Gordon that's over here playing, they haven't played a second half all year long.
Wow. That's insane.
And these schools may have, 30, 40 kids total?
Yeah, these schools have about 30 kids in the whole school. Yeah.
So needless to say, you got freshmen on that team. whoever you got on.
I know your mom's down there with you. Your mom can pop in and say hello too. We love the moms around here. How you doing? Look, mom's where it's at, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
Yep.
But yeah, they haven't played a second half all year long. They've been up 45 at halftime on everybody. They're good. This will be their 3rd straight state title if they win it.
It sounds like it. I keep hearing Gordon every year. Seems like. Yep.
We'll get rid of them. Move on to Division 2. This is the smallest 11-man classification. Now, this one's a little different. I'm going to scroll back over to my app here.
These are semifinals now.
Well, this bracket is actually done until they've already been set. So they played their semifinal games last night. Actually, that's a lie. One of the games is tonight.
Right. Yeah. Mount Enterprise and Shriner. Oh, yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah. Groover and Munster faced off, and Munster beat Groover 21-18 last night.
That's what I figured.
After the game, the Munster head coach came over to the Groover head coach and said, "Y'all beat our butts all up and down this field." But Munster won. But he said it was the most physical game they've played. Tonight,
well, Munster's been there before, sir.
Oh, yeah. Munster, I think they won it last year.
Okay.
You got Mount Enterprise versus Shiner. I got to roll with Shiner in that one tonight. I have to. But now Mount Enterprise, they have the running back that just broke the 50-year-old record for most rushing yards in a single season. That record was there for 50 years by one Kenneth Hall, nicknamed the Sugarland Express. 50 years he held the single season rushing record with all them running backs that have come out of Texas. Priest, Holmes, Rick, who else was out there? Ricky. Was Ricky from Texas?
No, Ricky's from San Diego,
That's
California.
Right. But Jonathan Gray,
Peterson,
Adrian Peterson, all them dudes, and this dude broke the record this year.
Yeah.
So obviously they got a really good rushing attack, but Shiner's got that pedigree.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Keyshawn, when you get a chance, I want you to go look up Shiner state championship games, and you can just type in Dalton Brooks or Dylan Brooks. Dalton Brooks plays safety at A&M right now. Go watch the highlights of those two kids, and you'll be like, oh my goodness. This one dude, Dylan Brooks, was running the ball and stiff-armed a guy, and I don't think that guy has landed from the stiff arm yet, and that was about 6 years ago. Go look them up when you get a chance. You'll be like, oh my goodness.
It's gonna make you want to work.
Yeah, make you be like, what? And it'll make you work so you can run away from that dude. I'd have fallen down and acted like I pulled a hamstring. So that's what we're looking at tonight. So we know Munster's advanced, and then we got Shiner Mount Enterprise kicking off tonight. I'd go in with Shiner versus Munster. That's what I'm going to have for my state champ. I don't want to, but I think Munster gets Shiner, but we'll see. That's going to be a must-see state championship game for a 2A level. Remove that one. Just throw on. Well, I removed Doug on accident. Didn't mean to do that. So now we're going into 2AD1. This one is completely set for the state championship game. All these two games were played last night.
So did Refugio win?
No.
You're kidding me.
No.
You're lying. Jacqueline won?
Joaquin. Not
Joaquin,
Jacqueline.
I'm sorry.
Joaquin.
Dude, they're 10-4.
They were third
in their
coming into and they're in the state championship game.
No way. That's fantastic for those seniors, man. That's awesome, bro.
Came in third place in their district, and they're playing for a state championship.
And they beat Refugio.
And they beat Refugio, one of the biggest powers in all of 2A football.
Man, good for those seniors, man. That is freaking awesome.
Look, any given day, it doesn't matter. If you're on, you can beat anybody. That just proves it right there.
They went 6-4.
Yeah,
regular
6-4, and then they went 6-4 and got third place in district, and then ran through.
I got a Facebook.
They're going to take on kind of another one for me. That I don't know. Maybe Hamilton was that good. I thought Stinnett West Texas was better, but Hamilton beat Stinnett West Texas 28-12. That Hamilton team has a pretty good defense because that Stinnett West Texas team had an offense that was like flamethrowers. So you're going to have a Hamilton and Joaquin. I'm going with Joaquin. I'm going with the underdog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
I'm going with the underdog winning this thing.
Man, I'm going to make sure I catch that game. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned it before too, but for people that may not have the availability to get these games on cable, they can. I'm not going to say 100% because I haven't looked it up yet, but if you have like a Roku TV, you can get Victory Plus, which is a sports channel out of Dallas. And I believe they're going to be showing all the state championship games on there. So you'll be able to watch them on there for free.
Let me see.
So I'm not going to say it's 100% for sure, but it's a way to at least look for them.
Let me see. We probably log out and log back.
Believe it or not, we had last year one of the Valley sports channels up here put it on the replays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still try to catch it on that one app that I can't remember what it was called, but
It's back
About
here. Okay,
$13 a month.
Oh, Texan Live?
Okay, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah, that's
No,
pretty
it's
much
not
it.
on there. They don't have the rights to it.
Yeah, I didn't think they were.
Um, so that's that bracket now. Um, let me minimize this back down. Move it.
So
Go do
these
this. So what
with the
do we?
bracket he doing, this is like the schools that's in the playoffs all around Texas, right?
Right. Yep. These are all the brackets. I'm fixing to load in 3A right now.
And so like and we're so with 3A, where are those like locations, like those schools actually located? You know, because we're
Well,
from Ohio. We only been here a year and a half.
no problem. No, these are great questions, and I'm glad to answer them. Let me move this off so we can get everybody a little bigger on here. As soon as I can, if I can click the right buttons, this would be a lot better. Um,
At this point in the playoff semifinals, man, they could be other side of Texas almost,
well, you
or,
pretty
or
much you'll
south maybe of each other.
you'll notice this year in February. Every 2 years they do realignment based on the size of the school and its enrollment numbers.
Okay.
So like 6A football is the big boys. Those are some schools over 4,000 kids, anywhere from like, I want to say it's like 2,100 and up is a 6A school.
Okay.
From say, let's say 2,199 down to say 1875 is 5A Division One, and then it just works its way down based on enrollment size. Because you don't
Okay.
want kids in a 3A high school. My old high school was Commerce High School. We had about 100 kids graduate every class. So you're talking maybe 500 kids in the class,
Mm-hmm.
in the whole school, I mean. And
Oh,
we were a 3A school. You don't want a 3A school running up against some of these big 6,000, like some of the Lake Travis and Austin Westlakes of the world, these big, huge, monstrous schools.
okay.
So we divided up, and it's different than Ohio, where in Ohio, when you get to the playoffs, your private teams can play your public teams,
Yep.
not in Texas.
Yeah, I'm slowly but surely learning. Like I tell them all the time, like Texas is its own country. Like
Yeah.
Texas is so different from Ohio. Like we're
Well,
so used to Ohio sports and how things go, and then when we get down here, it's like, oh no. Especially when it come to academic wise, when you
Yep.
do sports, like in Ohio, you gotta have a 2.0 or better, and you good to do sports. Here, you can't even have. You got a D, you can don't even think about playing football because
Right.
you're done. So it's
Yeah.
different, which and I understand and I get why they do that to push the boys to the best of their ability academic wise. So I get it. But it's just something different. It's a whole change to get used to.
It is. And again, you're in a really good school. Georgetown's a really good school, not just athletically. Georgetown's a really good school.
yeah.
Um, but look, be honest, with Moss as your uncle, if you got any questions about stuff down there with sports and stuff, you can always get in touch with me and I'll sit down and lay it out for you. You may
Okay.
not like what I'm going to say sometimes, but I'm going to tell you, we're going to keep it 100% real.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot different. I mean, when I was talking earlier and telling you, if you wanted, you got to put in the work. I'm telling you, the reason I'm
Hmm.
telling you that is because football down there is not, there is no off season.
Nope.
Mm.
It is
I I
every,
I noticed that because like with Georgetown in particular, like back in Ohio, you could be a freshman and start varsity football, but with Georgetown particularly, they don't have freshmen. They don't let freshmen play varsity.
No, some schools don't.
Um,
Some
so
do.
like Georgetown don't at all. So I just got an email from the head coach the other day, and he went, because he sees Keyshawn's talent, he invited him to first period varsity's athletics. So now starting his schedule is about to change for the second semester, and he's now going to be in varsity athletics, and whatever that consists of.
That's a good sign.
And then Do and like he said in the email, do that mean he's going to be playing varsity football? No, he said because he just don't. He think it's like even though he may be good, but he don't want to get him up to that level. Then like something happened to get injured or anything like that. But he was saying like come February or something like that, like the practice that they're going to start is basically about to be nonstop. Is like practice like every day from like here on out. Like it's about to get real, I guess, extreme.
Right. And
So.
yeah, moving up to varsity athletics won't really guarantee anything, but what it will do is it will show you what it'll take to be on varsity. It's
Mhm.
kind of a way to, as bad as it sounds, break the weak ones that aren't really going to cut it out for the whole. You know what? I know that sounds bad,
Yeah.
but it's really the
They want to
truth.
evaluate. They want to evaluate
Right.
these kids the best they can. So they
And
want
I
to see
mean,
him with the varsity, see how he does, basically.
and
So
when 7-on-7 football starts, because that'll crank up right around April to May,
And he loves 707. He's
be
played,
all in it.
it'll be his
but
third year. Cause when we first got down here last year, which was the end of his seventh grade year, he did 707, but he played quarterback with 707. Um, and then eighth grade year, what position? You didn't do quarterback, did you? Wide receiver. And then yeah, so eighth grade he was doing receiver, and then his third year doing 707 would be this coming year.
Definitely stick with it because the state tournament that they do for 7-on-7 over in College Station is
Hmm.
one of the best events you would ever go to. I mean, whether they still do it or not, I know when we were coaching it, these kids would go over there and Adidas or Nike is giving you all these shoes, towels,
Mm.
wristbands, armbands, just brand new. Um, if they come out with a new model of shoe, they were just giving out to every team that qualified. And you go in there and you come back with this bag full of loot, and but it's one of the best experiences for, especially like a wide receiver, because it just is nothing but timing with your quarterback.
Hmm.
Yeah, you'll definitely go with that. Like um, you were asking some of these schools, like some of these are. This is the 3A Division two. So what they do in Texas, just to let you know, is everything from 1A is the smallest and 6A is the biggest. Everything from 1A to 5A is pre-divided before the season starts. So you know you're Division 1 or Division 2. In 6A they do it after the regular season because there's so many different enrollments that the two big enrollments from a district go to the Division 1 and the two small enrollments go to the Division 2. So Georgetown is a 5A school, I believe. So y'all would already be pre-split um, before
yeah,
the before you already know I'm Division 1 or Division 2. In
they
three
play
A
some good. They
division,
play some good football in 5A too. So
yeah, they do.
yeah.
You've got and speaking of where these are, like Wall, Texas, way up here in Region 1. This is mainly for your mom there because I know she was asking to. Region 1 is mainly going to be your West Texas and Panhandle of Texas. Okay. Region 2 is kind of your Dallas Fort Worth area.
Oh, okay, so that's not far from us.
Region
Okay.
3 is more of your East Texas and north of kind of the Houston area.
Houston,
Okay.
Greater Houston.
And Region 4 is pretty much everything else down below Houston towards Corpus Christi, through the valley, down there, all that stuff. And that's pretty generalized for every classification. The only one
So,
that's different is the 6A one. The 6A one is weird, but it's pretty close to that. You can pretty much, like Georgetown, y'all are always pretty much, I believe, going to be in Region 3 or Region 4. We'll look for y'all when we get to y'all's classification and see where y'all were.
Okay.
Um, In this one, you have one of these games was played last night.
Newton and East Bernard.
Yes.
East Bernard was 10-4.
And Newton smashed them.
Damn, I'm one another 10-4. All right, that's all right.
74-20.
Woo.
Woof.
That's Newton for you, though.
Yeah.
74-20.
Right.
Yikes.
Yeah, they've done that.
That's like who y'all do like that, Keyshawn? Eastview.
Oh, yeah. Eastview,
Yeah.
Yorktown, Eastview, yeah.
But there was another team y'all played and y'all beat something like that. I will have to go back through my phone.
Right. The other game is going on right now between Gunter and Wall. Gunter is a powerhouse. I think they're going for their 4th straight title in a row this year. And
They're 13-1, dude.
They lost to a bigger school.
Okay.
But I think they've won maybe 6 out of the last 7 state titles. They're losing right now.
Oh.
Well, Wall's undefeated, man. 14-0.
28-0 Wall right now.
Woo! There you go.
Now I'm on the app, the Dave Campbell's app, so you know how people adjust scores, so that could be a total lie.
Yeah, true. Very true.
But as of right now, that's what the app says, so that's what I'm going to go with. Probably shouldn't do that, but oh well. Don't trust apps. So we'll figure out. I'll do some more research on that score before we get out of here and update. But if that's the truth and it is 28-0, that's going to be one of the biggest shocks of all of the playoffs. So then we go to 3A Division 1.
Yoakum.
Yeah, none of these games have been played. They kick off at 8 o'clock tonight. Well, 7 o'clock y'all's time.
About 30 minutes.
Right. I don't know anything about this team Peaster. I know they've got to be pretty good because they're in the state semifinal. But they're playing Grandview, and Grandview.
Yep.
If you look over in the bottom left, you'll see this team called Commerce that Grandview beat 49-48. Well, that's my alma mater is Commerce, and so I'm gonna ride with Grandview.
There you go.
That's the only reason I'm picking them. I'm gonna have Grandview go ahead and win this. I probably got them playing Lano. You know, I don't know Yoakum. I mean, maybe, but.
Yeah, probably Yoakum.
Lano beating Edna, who was undefeated last week. I just think there's something about this Lano team, so that's who I'm taking to advance to have a Grandview Lano state title. But I'll go with Grandview to win it all, just because. Plus, they're the Zebras, and it's just cool to have a zebra for a mascot.
We do got the best mascots in Texas, man.
Yeah, there are definitely a few of them. So 3A Division 1, get that out of here. Move on to
4A starting to get hot here, man.
4A, now we're getting up into the bigger boys. You know, this bracket here is pretty much already decided. One team you can always keep your eye on, Keyshawn, is this team down here in Region 2 called Carthage. Let me tell you a little story about their head coach. Their head coach has won more state titles than he's lost playoff games.
Title town.
He's got like 8 state titles or 7 state titles and lost 5 playoff games.
I drove through Carthage last night, man.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, going to Pine Bluff up in Arkansas.
Sure did.
Yeah, their running back just came to A&M. Running back and linebacker. Got them both. Carthage. Carthage should beat Brock pretty easily.
Brock's undefeated?
Nah, so is Carthage.
Yeah.
In fact, I think all the teams in this bracket, are they all undefeated?
No, they got West Orange, Stark, is 11-3.
Oh, okay.
Sitton's 13-1. The Pirates.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take West Orange Stark over Sinton.
Oh my God. Them kids out there in that golden triangle, boy.
Yeah. That and Region 3 has always seemed to have an upper hand on Region 4. Just I don't know if it's the speed or what it is, but I mean Wimberley has made some runs and been pretty good in out of Region 4. Here recently they've been really good, but I just think West Orange Stark is just a different monster. Give me a West Orange Stark Carthage final with Carthage winning. I'm not gonna lose. I mean, I'm not betting against Carthage. There ain't no way possible that's happening.
No.
You do that at your own peril.
Carthage ain't too far down from Marshall. Marshall, Texas. They're a 6A town. You never hear much about Marshall.
Marshall's had a couple of runs in them, but
yeah.
There's a lot of those kids from out in that area that go down to Carthage to play. They move down there to play for Surratt, and
Yeah.
Not trying to say they're doing anything illegal. That's not what we're saying here, but people move all the time.
People move on their own, yeah. Sure do.
I think we both pretty much agree. I mean, but should be a good game tonight between Carthage and Brock. Could be a good game. Brock's got a pedigree too.
Yeah, Brock's, man, they've been there a few times, man.
So, and there's every now and then Carthage will slip up and play with their food a little bit and then get bit.
Mm-hmm.
A couple years ago, it happened with, what was it, China Spring or Liberty Hill? Maybe one or the other, but one of them snuck up and beat them with that slot T. Just beat them.
Might have been Liberty Hill, man. They run that slot.
I was trying to think who wears all the. It's like a powder blue. I think it's China Spring. Either way. Carthage Brock could be a really good game tonight. West Orange Stark. All these games should be good. These are the top 4 teams in the classification. But I'll take Carthage and West Orange Stark to advance to next week's state title.
Yeah.
Move that one. Jump into
4A
D1.
Stephenville, Salina.
Man, this whole bracket is really good. I had San Antonio Davenport coming out of this, and Lavernia beat them, and it was a pretty good win. I mean, so Lavernia, may be something I didn't pay much attention to, but I probably should have.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
But again, look at their matchup.
Kilgore, man. They got some big boys on that team. Good looking athletes on Kilgore.
Okay, so right now, this is the update on the that score. It is 6-0 Wall.
Okay.
It's 11:01 left in the second quarter.
That's going to be a good game all day long.
Yeah. Listen to some of this. Kilgore played Little Cypress, Mauriceville in the first round, 61-14. Then they played Stafford, beat them 42-0. Then they played Bridge City and won 34-0. Then they played Fort Bend Crawford and beat them 30-3.
Play a little bit of defense over there, huh?
To remind you of any other team that everybody talks about for a while, how about 83 Duncanville?
Or Dangerfield.
Or Dangerfield.
Yeah, they were the 4A, 3A back then.
Probably 4A, but even then, I mean, this isn't that level of defense because that will never be touched again.
No, it won't.
Would they give up like 0.8 points per game or something? It wasn't even a full point. They played 16 games, and I think they gave up like 14 points.
Man, that's going to be a heck of a D1 state championship, bro.
Dude. I think Kilgore beats Lavernia. I don't know who wins this Stephenville Salina game. I don't have any idea. I'm going to say Salina because they've been a juggernaut all year. I mean, their scores have been 77-0, 70-22, and 33-7.
That's every year.
Right.
And Stephenville most years is good, but they must have a lot of seniors on this team or something, man. But they're 14-0 versus 14-0.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I think Kilgore's got one loss, and I think it was to Carthage.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think it was a close game too.
Well, I'm sure Stephenville they probably still pitch the ball around a little bit, huh? Or no?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And when and Salina or Salina, they're a little bit. Are they more ground?
I'm not real sure what Salina was back when I was in school and we played Salina. They did run this out of the ball.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to this Kilgore. Yeah, Kilgore they're 13-1. Their one loss was to Carthage, 21-10.
Damn.
Yeah.
Carthage ain't no joke, man.
No, not at all. I'm gonna take Salina to meet Kilgore, and I mean I don't know. Stephenville is so good too. Kilgore's coming out of the right-hand side of the bracket. I don't know who they're going to play. But it's going to be good either way.
Yeah, it is. I think whoever wins still in Salina is going to win state.
I don't. I think Kilgore wins it.
Think so?
Dude,
they look me. I saw a little video of them walking out. I was like, wow, these kids look.
Yeah, Kilgore.
They got some. They must have some Division I talent on that team for sure.
Well, I'm sure they do, but it's not even that. I mean, look at that. They play that beast Texas defense, man.
You ain't lying, man.
You know, so you know how it is. It's a lot different. Let me see where to go. Where is it?
Man, 5A is going to be a banger.
Yeah, we're fixing to jump into that. I'm trying to get all the rest of these brackets up here. So 5A D2. Well, let's add it to the stage and re-add it and add it again. Let's see. I'm just looking through real quick. Okay, so this is not the classification that Georgetown is in.
What are they in? 4?
They may be the next one up. So this is 5A Division 1. These are the schools that are a little bit smaller than yours. I don't see any other combination of this except South Oak Cliff beating Melissa and Richmond Randall beating Bernie, and you get a slobber knocker. These two teams, Richmond Randall and South Oak Cliff, are going to beat the snot out of each other. I could be surprised. Maybe Melissa comes out and pulls the shocker, but I don't see it.
No.
I mean, Richmond Randall has only been open as a school for 4 years, and they're going for their second state title in 4 years.
They got one of the best running backs in the country. He's only a junior.
Yeah.
You watch this kid play, dude. As soon as he touches the ball, man, it's like
Yeah.
it's electric, man. He's gone.
Well, I mean,
It's crazy.
you know, Iowa Colony, the team they beat in the regional final last week. Iowa Colony has 4 losses in 2 years. All
Both
to
of them.
Richmond Randall. 2
Right.
losses each year to Richmond Randall. And they've all been close.
Mm-hmm.
But I know how that feels running into Katy every year.
Well, so Randall's got Bourne. Is it Bourne?
Bernie.
Bernie? What?
Yeah, north of San Antonio.
Burn. That's how you pronounce it, Bernie?
Yeah.
Boerne?
Yes, it's
Bernie.
Bernie.
Okay.
Dang.
Must be one
The
of
one up
those.
top is pronounced Melissa. Do I need to do that?
I got
Melissa.
that. I got that.
Okay.
And I got SOC. That's for South Oak Cliff.
Yeah. Sock.
Sock. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I got South Oak Cliff and Richmond Randall. I'm going to take Richmond Randall to go back to back.
So am I.
That South Oak Cliff team's not, dude. I mean, they did beat a 6A North Shore team who's still playing in the playoffs.
Beat the snot out of them, dude.
And beat them bad. So,
yeah.
I don't know, but that Randall team is just something else. I think Randall's been battle tested more coming through Region 3 with, Iowa Colony in their district and all that. So I'm gonna go South Oak Cliff, Richmond Randall, with Richmond Randall knocking it out the park.
Again.
Yeah. Let's add this one. And there we see the mighty Georgetown. Right there.
They're in 5A Division 1?
5A Division 1.
Nice. Right there.
They beat Burlington Centennial in the first one. So y'all are in Region 2. So you beat Burlington Centennial in the first round, and then
I lost to Lone Star.
Yeah. But there's no shame in losing to Frisco Lone Star.
No,
that
they're
team
good.
Is a powerhouse every year.
I think they got the 5-star wide receiver on their team or something.
Yeah, I think he's going to Ohio State.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, not me. Nah, we
No.
got A&M. Hey, I know your mom is a Buckeye up there, and I know you probably are too. You just realize that if we win our playoff game next week, we're going to get Texas A&M, Ohio State matching up.
But listen, to my defense, he do like Ohio State, but that's not a school that he's interested in.
Whoever wants to let him play ball for free and get an education is where he's interested.
That's what I'm trying to explain to him. I'm trying to explain
Listen,
that, but
go wherever you can. Look, you in a different era from when I was in Doug and all. Your era is you can go. You may not want to go to Ohio State, but if they're the only, you go there, get your weight and everything in your training, and then if you want, you transfer to another school.
Yeah,
it's that era now. You can leave and go where you want. But I guarantee you, if Ohio State is recruiting you, there's somebody else recruiting you too.
Yeah.
Plenty.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember, there was a kid, he played running back at Boise State a couple years ago named Ashton Genty, plays for the Raiders now. Frisco Lone Stars, where he went to high school.
Lone Star,
yeah. They're a powerhouse. I'm going to tell you, if you ever want to win state, you are in the hardest region in 5A Division 1.
Really are.
That is the hardest division to come through.
Frisco Lone Star going to play a Lido.
Trey Wright at what school?
I mean, dude, Highland Park, they're always there. There's Cedar Park, which is right outside of Austin. They're probably in the same. No, they're in a different district than y'all now. But Cedar Park's right outside. They're always.
Did we play Cedar Park?
Oh, y'all might
I
have.
think
Probably
we
did.
did.
I'd have to go look again. Y'all may have played them in like a non-district game, but yeah, they used to be in the
Yeah, I
same
believe
district.
so.
They were always a powerhouse. Frisco Lone Stars always really good.
So
Those are
where are they located? Like from like basically because they consider us Austin. So where are they located? Like from
Frisco is north of Dallas.
Yeah.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
It's a nice suburb out there.
When you
Dallas.
get into the bigger classifications, it's a little bit different because there's not
okay,
as many schools out west that are big. So, like, if you look at Region 1, Denton Ryan is just north of Dallas, Fort Worth, up there near the Oklahoma border. But they're in Region
okay,
1. Alito's just a little bit west of Fort Worth. But you got teams like Arlington Heights right in the middle of Dallas and Fort Worth in this region.
okay,
Or that's a Fort Worth, Arlington Heights. So that's a Fort Worth school too. But then you go to Region 2 down where y'all are. Frisco Lone Star north of Dallas, Georgetown down near Austin, West Mesquite, which is east of Dallas. Georgetown Eastview's right there. Highland Park is right in the middle of Dallas where SMU College is. Cedar Park by Austin. Tyler is East Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So
Campbell.
it just gets more spread out in the bigger classes. And then you go, like, if you look at Region 3 is mostly like the College Station,
Houston.
Beaumont, Houston area.
okay.
And then Region 4 again is mainly your Austins, which is weird that y'all are right outside of Austin, but this is where like Smithson Valley and San Antonio. Actually, Austin Anderson is in Region 3, which is weird. So you'll know, what region you're in. As you get further into it, you'll know like districts 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all in Region 1. Districts 5, 6, 7, and 8 are Region 2, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Okay.
and 3. Yeah.
And so
So you'll
forth.
know where
Okay.
you are based on what number you are.
Okay.
But looking at this bracket, team at the top, it's Alito.
Yeah.
Titletown. State title winningest team in the state of Texas. Ever. That's a matchup with Frisco Lone Star that is intriguing. If I can find that game, and that's what you do too, Keyshawn. Y'all lost the Lone Star, so you need to root for Lone Star because you want to get beat by the man. If somebody's going to beat you, you want it to be the state champion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think for Lone Star can beat Alito. Sorry.
I don't think so either, brother.
Alito is a machine.
Yeah, go look them up on some Facebook reels or something. It'll blow your mind how these kids are wired.
There's a whole documentary called Titletown that goes on for like 15 worth of seasons of Alito football.
I like documentaries.
Those
I have to
kids,
watch it.
those kids are Bearcats from the moment they're like knee highs. As soon as they put on pads, and they're 4 or 5 years old. They're running what the high school is running.
That's how it was with Brookhaven before they closed them down.
Titletown's out there. There's also sound like some guy was in my house. I think it's my granddaughter acting a fool. But Titletown's out there, and we're talking about some of that 6-man football. Go look up the Texas 6. It follows the Strawn Greyhounds, and it'll give you an idea of what those dudes go through in a 6-man football and what it's like. It'll make you be like, what in the world? So get a chance, look it up. Alito Lone Star, I got to lean Alito, man. I'd like to see Lone Star pull it off, but
ain't happening.
I just don't know. Port Arthur Memorial and Smithson Valley. Port Arthur Memorial made it through and didn't choke yet.
They must have a new coach out there or something. Man.
They got something. They
Because
got a couple
you
of good
ain't
players.
lying. You ain't lying about those kids, how they look, man.
Yeah.
They're built different out there in PA and Port Arthur, Texas, Short, Texas.
I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Longest Yard with the water boy with Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Y'all seen that movie?
Yep,
Okay.
I have.
This team, Port Arthur Memorial. If you remember the scene where Adam Sandler plays basketball with Michael Irvin and all them dudes,
Yep, on the
how all
courtyard,
them
right?
dudes looks, how they all look standing there with all just cut and abs and muscles. That's Port Arthur Memorial when they come off the bus.
Yeah.
High school kids?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, that little town, if they get any kind of coaching out there, man, ain't nothing gonna stop them.
Yeah.
They're unbelievable athletes out there.
It is. You are going to run into schools that, being new down here, you will freak out, Mom, when you see the other team and the size of these kids.
Don't watch them walk off the bus if you ever got to play.
These, not just Port Arthur Memorial. I'm talking about other schools too. I mean, North Shore High School, who we'll get to in a minute.
Right.
Their defensive line's all like 6'3", 290.
That's big.
Our offensive line, when my son was in high school, our offensive line in high school averaged 295.
Mm-hmm. Man, will you?
Wow.
It is different. I've watched football up here in Ohio since moving up here, and people always say, "Oh, like Pickerington North." I was like, "Oh, they're good," or Pickerington Central. Oh, they're on a video of a team down in Texas, and they're like, I said, "There's no way your boys are too small. We
I
would
tell them
manhandle
like these are some big beefy boys that everybody like yeah, they country fed because the kids in Ohio not.
There you go.
They small, and you know what? And I think that's where it comes with Keyshawn. Like at first, because like he's getting taught like he's sprouted like out of nowhere. You know, like Keyshawn 5'10", 3/4 right now, and he's a freshman.
Nice.
And so it was like compared to like Keyshawn was small, so he's like, yeah, I ain't playing high school football, Mom. Do you see how big them boys are?
Yep.
And it kind of hurt me because I'm like, I started enjoying the game of football. Like,
Right.
no. So then when he was like, oh, I got football and I'm doing, I'm saying, okay, that's what I'm talking about because I need something to do with my time.
Right. Yeah. Them boys are they're bigger down here. I'm down there. They're a lot bigger boys. But
yeah,
hey, you work, like I said, put on the weight, do the weight classes, do all that. You be fine. You be fine. No worries.
Yeah, we trying to get him there. He 5'10", 5'10", 3/4, 153. I don't know what his like the average weight size is supposed to be, but we're gonna get this all figured out. Like what we need to do to get him there. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like nutrition wise, what he need to do to get that weight up to where I guess his with the position he played with, like the average should be. Cause I really don't know. Like I've been in football with him since he was about 6, 7 years old, you know, starting off at Little League, but like again, this is Texas. It's way different from Ohio. I mean, way different.
I can tell you this: if you take all these questions to his coach, his coach will help him, and he'll tell you, do this, do this.
Okay.
This is how you add, because there's a way to add weight, and there's a way to add bad weight.
Okay.
Bad weight ain't gonna do nothing but slow you down.
Slow you down. Yeah.
Good weight gonna help you not only put on mass, but keep your skill and your twitch and speed and your jumping. There's a good weight and a bad weight. Bad weight is sitting around playing Madden, eating popcorn all day. Okay. Good weight is getting you a peanut butter sandwich, not even jelly, just peanut butter, and just go outside and run or lift or protein.
Okay.
But I promise
definitely talk to the coach about it.
If you take it to your coach, he will steer you in the right direction because he's going to like the fact that you are taking the initiative to, I want to get better.
And they got a way of looking at a kid and they know exactly how big he's going to get the growth and all that. And trust me,
I'll tell you a funny story, Keyshawn, and your mom too. You know who Miles Garrett is?
he's
Plays for the Browns, right? Beast, monster, right?
where'd he
You know
go?
that?
Arlington Martin?
Yeah, you know he didn't even play football till like his junior year.
Wow.
Somebody saw him. A coach from A&M was up there recruiting some other kid, and he saw him in the band playing the flute and said, "Son, if you put some weight on, I can turn you into a monster." And he decided to try it, and now look at him.
Dude, if that guy wanted to, he can seriously hurt some people out there, man. But he's such a gentleman
He is good guy.
when he
He's from
plays
A&M, that's why.
football. Because I'm serious. He can seriously put some serious damage on somebody.
Right. But yeah, just that tells you all you need to know. Dude was that skinny and scrawny and playing the flute, and the coach said, "I can do something with you if you'll let me." And he did. He put the work in and now probably the best defensive player in the league.
Oh yeah, best pass rusher for sure.
So, but again, gotta have the heart and the desire to do what it takes. It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of work. And I'll tell you this: your best attribute is your mom, and mom, your best attribute is be ready to start hitting camps when they happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been invited to the You Are Athlete camp about to happen up in Dallas. He was invited to that.
Good.
Look them out. Look them up. There's a lot of times there's open camps down at like in Houston, down at the high schools down there, like A&M, SMU, TCU, Texas. They'll all be down there, just putting you through a camp. Just look for camps, and the ones you can go to.
Okay.
Because the more you get your name out there, the more you're going to be talked about.
Okay.
Back to our bracket.
So who you got? We got Alito or PA Memorial, man. Port Arthur
I got
Memorial.
Alito. I think I've got Smithson Valley beating Memorial.
Ooh. Well, you've been waiting for them to slip up. So
But they always do.
I know, but it's usually earlier than that, though.
Well, yeah,
It's
it's only
like
the
the first or
round.
second round.
Right.
Must got a new coach out there or something, man. I don't know.
I like Smithson Valley's defense.
Yeah.
And
13-1.
Yeah, I think their only loss was to I want to say they lost to like Vandergrift or something. I'd have to go look real quick. Just because I can. Oh no, they lost to a 6A San Antonio Brennan team. So I'm gonna take Smithson Valley to beat them and go to Alito, and I've got Alito winning.
I definitely got Alito winning. I got PA Memorial and Alito playing. That's going to be a banger. Yeah, Memorial got a linebacker coming to A&M? Tank, something like that.
Tank King.
Yeah, he's a good kid, man.
That's a linebacker. That's what we got with that one.
6A now.
Yeah. 6A. Division 2. Woo, brother.
You want to do CE King first?
We can start on the right-hand side, yeah. CE King. God.
They are fast, bro.
Dude.
They are really fast.
Surprise of the region. It's surprise of the region.
I missed the playoff last year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Let me say not surprise of the region because they were really good this year, but I'm going to say they're the surprise of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just what they've done after last year missing the playoffs. And to come through Region 3 with Katy, Summer Creek, that's
Tascasita, freaking
well, not
all.
Tascasito's up a class. Tascasita
Oh yeah,
Division 1.
Division 1.
But
But they're in the same district though.
Some of the perennial powers though, Shadow Creek, Manville.
Yeah.
I mean, Manville's still coming back up from what they used to be, but Katy, Manville, Summer Creek, Shadow Creek. I mean, and you don't make the playoffs last year and you run through that. 56 to nothing, 51 to they beat Shadow Creek 51-6.
Sure did, man. They got a new head coach this year. Just won the Coach of the Year, Touchdown Club of Houston.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
But they're impressive. I think it comes to an end tonight or tomorrow. Sorry, I think Vandergrift. I think Vandergrift's got the pedigree. They won state last year.
Yeah.
And Vandergrift is a team that will lock down and play defense.
Another one of those money schools from Austin, huh?
Right outside of Austin, yeah. But can they contain C.E. King's speed? We'll see. If they can contain it, then Vandergrift walks this game. C.E. King could get on and just take it and blitz them. But I'm going to take the pedigree and the defense over the explosive offense.
And C.E. King's got 2 losses. I think they lost to North Shore and somebody else. I know they beat the snot out of, I think, Summer Creek this year. C.E. King.
No, I think Summer Creek beat them in the regular season.
Did they heck out of somebody really good?
Oh, they lost to Dickinson.
Okay, they lost to Dickinson and North Shore.
They beat the Atascocita 70-55.
Right.
They lost to North Shore. Yeah. They really, they beat Channelview bad. They beat Humble bad. They beat Spring Westfield 32-14.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
The most impressive win on here is the 51-6 over Shadow Creek, though.
Yeah.
Shadow
that might have been
they got 3 D1 players on that team, like on defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take Vandergrift. You rolling with King?
I'm rolling with King, man. Heck yeah.
Right. Other side of the bracket, DeSoto and South Lake Carroll.
Boy, you want to talk about 2 teams different from each other.
Yep.
As far as like neighborhoods and stuff, but they played a lot in the past.
Yeah, because they always
and normally Southlake beats them. Except I think a couple of years ago when DeSoto won state.
Right.
I think that playoff game. I think Southlake was a foot away from sending it into overtime.
Yep.
Where their 6'7" freaking foot quarterback decided to jump 5 yards into the end zone. Well, all he had to do was just put his head down.
Yep.
And some guy hit him, and they fumbled the ball right there. So.
Yep.
But this is gonna be another good one, man. But if you've never seen Southlake play, man, it'll blow your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
wired differently out there.
That receiver's name out there.
Oh yeah. Since you guys are Buckeyes, Brock Boyd.
Yeah,
he's a receiver out of Southlake Carroll. He signed already with Ohio State. He's a good one. You're gonna like that kid.
Yeah, that kid's good.
He's got a lot of swag to him.
Yeah, he'll. I got South Lake Carroll beating DeSoto. I think South Lake Carroll's on a mission this year.
Yeah, I think they win pretty big, actually.
Yeah. I've got South Lake Carroll meeting Vandergrift. I've got South Lake Carroll. I don't see anybody beating South Lake Carroll.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think tomorrow's game between Carroll and DeSoto is the state championship game, if you ask me.
I agree. In Division II, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Whoever comes out of that
Even
side.
I like CU King a lot, but
I like Vandergrift, but
yeah.
I just don't see it.
And you know what's crazy, man? Max Preps, to start the season, they didn't even have Southlake ranked in the top 25.
How many
Even like
times do I have to
even
say,
after like a couple of weeks, they still weren't ranked in the top 25. They're like, I think they're third now in Max Preps. I'm like, what the heck? What are y'all watching?
that's why I told you you have to not listen to Max Preps. It is the
It's
worst
a joke.
of them all. It is
It
terrible.
is. They had 2 teams from Texas this year. They had Southlake right now and Allen.
Now, Keyshawn, if y'all want all the Texas football coverage you can possibly get, just beg and plead for your mom to subscribe to this little thing up here. It says Dave Campbell's Texas Football.
Get your
Dave.
get your magazine every year.
It is.
It's going to have his school. It's going to have his name in there one day.
There's
Dave
subscriptions on
Campbell's
there, and I think it's
football.
$50 for a year.
Oh, that's not bad.
But it gives you access to this site called Texan Live, which streams about 80 games a weekend, and you can go back and watch them on demand. Like you could get signed up and go back to Texan Live, and then watch old Georgetown games. You get a magazine. They do it's called, in Texas they call it the Bible.
Yep, Texas Bible. Yeah.
And it
I've heard
covers
that term.
every high school in the state of Texas, and it breaks down every region. It breaks down the districts. It tells you who they think is going to be in the playoffs. And once you get there and get up onto the varsity, you'll be on that page that says players to watch.
Yep.
And then if you're a recruit, they put out a recruiting magazine in December. And then they put like a Whataburger, the restaurant down, super team. And if you're, it is. And there's a show every day that comes on Facebook or YouTube called Dave Campbell's. There's Matt Stepp, Dave. It is a good investment for a high school player to make. And like I said, it's like $50 a year, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if your mom's anything like me, she throws $50 away about every month anyway.
I could throw $60 away every day.
Right. Right.
On
It ain't hard.
Eats and DoorDash.
Right. You ain't lying, girl. Good Lord, you ain't lying. But it's a really good subscription to look into. They do a lot of good content throughout the year. The website is called texasfootball.com. It's a really good thing. And plus, for yourself, just moving down there, it'll give you a lot of insight into like how big it really is. You know it's big, but this will really let you know how big it is.
Okay.
Man, it's every single high school.
They also have an app that puts every score from every high school on your phone.
There's about 1,500 high schools.
Yeah, there's about 1,500 high schools in the state of Texas. So next,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Last one, big boy, big Division I.
So Division I and 6A. These are your biggest of the bigs. And when I tell you we're looking at this bracket as the blue bloods of the blue bloods of the blue bloods, this is what we're looking at.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
For Keyshawn and his mom, who are new to Texas, so they don't really know some of these powerhouses. We'll put it this way. The team in the top left is called Allen. Let's call that Ohio State.
Okay.
The team in the bottom is called Duncanville. Let's call that Alabama.
Okay.
The team up in the right, Galena Park North Shore. Let's call them Georgia. No,
Okay.
you know we're not going that route, brother. We're not
All right,
going.
man.
We're not
Okay.
going with that stuff. We do this.
Okay.
Lake Travis would be equivalent to
Notre Dame or something.
another Notre Dame, Clemson, even.
Yeah.
One of the other big that's kind of what you'd be looking at in this bracket would be the Final
Okay.
Four for college. Like those would be
Okay.
some type colleges. That'll give you an idea of how powerful these 4 teams are.
Okay.
There was a stretch where the North Shore team and the Duncanville team played for 4 consecutive state titles.
Sure did, man.
And these teams are all super loaded with Division I college talent across the board.
Mm.
You're probably talking double-digit kids on each school going to Division I schools.
Yep.
Allen, if you've ever heard of Kyler Murray, quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals, he's from Allen.
They're different out there, man. They're kind of a cult.
Who's Duncanville?
Yeah.
He said a cold.
Dude, they won't. They got like 6,000 or 7,000 kids. They refuse to build another school in that town. They want all their kids to go to Allen.
Allen's enrollment in the high school is 7,000.
Oh.
Their marching band is
So what do they
1,000
just
strong.
plan on? Just keep adding on, like adding on to the school?
My understanding is they've built a 9th grade, a 10th grade, and an 11th grade campus, and everybody has their own little campus they go to.
Just so they won't have to build another school.
Right. Because they know if they do, they're going to start splitting all the talent. He is right.
They got some depth out there.
What were you saying about your band? What were you saying?
Oh, they got their band is 1,000 strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got 1,000 person band.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Their high school band can line up at the goal line and stretch all the way to the other goal line. Like in rows, not just one row.
And their stadium is insane.
Right. Oh, yeah, and their stadium is about $65 million. Yeah.
Wow.
They're different in Allen. Allen Duncanville, man, it's
going to be crazy. Duncanville is good, man. They got
the Corey and Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had Colin Simmons from Texas, defensive end.
He's from there.
What's his name? Keelan Russell. Alabama, dude. Man, I wish that kid would have stayed home somewhere. I'm so big on that kid, dude. Alabama, I'm so mad Alabama made the playoffs this year, man, because they're going to be there the next 3 damn years if that kid stays there.
Yeah, that kid's good.
Crazy.
Allen and Duncanville, man, I don't know. I think I'm going to roll with the Ville.
I'm going to roll with Allen, man, because I didn't think they were going to beat North Crowley, even though I had Allen to win.
Yeah,
the state earlier this year.
Was going to get them. North Crowley was my pick at the beginning, but I think the Ville gets them.
I'm kind of glad Allen won, man, because what I saw that North Crowley game before and after the game was just ridiculous. The way the North Crowley kids were acting. Yeah. They didn't want to shake their hands before the game or after the game. They're talking all, my mama this, all my mama that. I'm like, bro, stop. And then they got their butts handed to them. Yeah. And after the game, their North Crowley coach is sitting there with the cameras on, saying all the right things and all this stuff. I'm thinking to myself, if you really believe what you were saying, you wouldn't have to say that this far in the season, man. Right. Those kids are a reflection of you, period. Yeah. And you will never see that from a Duncanville team because Coach Sampson ain't having that. He's a mentor of young men. He ain't having that. North Shore, you never see that type of behavior from North Shore.
That's North Crowley's a new kid on the block. They're not used to the spotlight still.
Yeah, exactly.
You taking Allen, huh?
I'm taking Allen, man. Why not?
I'm running with the Ville. This one's fixing to be exciting. North Shore Lake Travis. Lake Travis, right outside of Austin.
Yeah.
Former Ohio State Buckeye Garrett Wilson is from Lake Travis.
Okay.
So is Tampa Bay quarterback, what's his name?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
He's from Lake Travis. They beat the snot out of Westlake, their rival.
Yeah. And then North Shore at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think who's come out of North Shore that they may know of, and I really don't know who's come out of there.
Corey Redding.
Well, Corey Redding. I mean, back in the day, but
well, dude, you know what? Those years they played Duncanville, dude, they had so many kids that I don't know what happened to them. Their quarterback went to Auburn. Don't know what happened to him. They had a wide receiver that was a 5-star that was just all that as a sophomore, junior.
Cedric Banks. He's a linebacker at TCU.
Oh my God, that kid was big. He was a big wide receiver.
He went to A&M.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he was committed to A&M.
And then he never showed up. He got out and went to TCU instead.
Is he still there?
I think so. I think it was a senior year this year. I can't think of
he
who
was,
else.
He was special, dude.
Can't think of who else has come out of North Shore that they would know of. I mean, North Shore puts a lot of kids out, but they normally transfer a lot.
Yeah.
But
to that running back they had back in the day, that Zach whatever.
Oh yeah, I don't know whatever happened to him.
That's a shame.
North Shore is on the far east side of Houston.
Says east side on the back of their jersey.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says. East side on the back of their jerseys.
Sure does.
Perennial powerhouse in the state of Texas. One of the best programs. All 4 of these are powerhouse programs. Yeah. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Like I said, this is blue blood versus blue blood. I could give you 8 different combinations of games. I could give you every different possible combination that we could come up with and still not think I've got it right. They are evenly matched, well coached. I'm going North Shore over Lake Travis.
The show.
For the simple fact that I think North Shore woke up.
They got slapped by South Oak Cliff to start the season.
Yeah, but they've been slapped too. But the games they've played, they've been close, and then I think North Shore woke up. Would I be surprised if Lake Travis beat them by 30?
No,
I wouldn't. But I think North Shore woke up, and that's not what you want to do is wake that team up.
No. They got a nice quarterback, man.
Yeah.
They really do.
Sophomore?
If they were undefeated, you'd know everything about them, I promise you. I don't know. They're running some old school, like linebacker sweep, overload on one side, direct snap to the quarterback, sweep. Yeah. I mean, they're killing it, man.
I'm setting up a North Shore Duncanville final.
Again.
I've got Duncanville beating North Shore in the final, though. I hate to say it. I like the title to come back to H-Town. I'd like it to come back to Houston, but I don't know. Give me Duncanville over North Shore. You got Allen because you've had them all along.
Yeah, but you know me, man. I'm a Region 3 guy.
I know.
So I'm gonna go Allen North Shore. Just something different. But I don't want North Shore losing another state championship. So
North Shore Allen
I'm gonna go Allen. Huh?
North Shore Allen, man, that might set attendance records.
Well, you ain't lying about that one. That will actually, it probably will.
Yeah, everybody's wanted to see it forever, and they never got it.
Yeah.
You going North Shore over Allen, huh? Or are you going
I've had Allen all year. I'm gonna go Allen, man, but I'll be perfectly fine. North Shore wins. I want North Shore to win. How about that?
Okay. So that's our bracket breakdown. But Keyshawn, let me ask you a question. How many people do you think would go to a Texas high school football state championship game? How many people?
At the highest level.
How many people in this what we're looking at with all the blue bloods? Any two of these schools make it. How many people do you think they play in front of?
Half of Texas, maybe 3/4 of
At
Texas.
at Jerry's World. That's where they play in
We
Arlington.
play your state championship games are all played at Cowboy Stadium.
That's big.
How many
It's an
people do you
NFL
think show
stadium.
up?
Everybody.
High school game.
Yep.
How many thousand?
Everybody.
Throw a number at me. How many thousand people? How many? I can't hear him.
400,000, he said.
The stadium only holds 100,000.
Yeah.
I give it take. I would say at least 75.
You'd be pretty
Maybe.
close. You'd be pretty close.
If Allen and North Shore play, it might be close to 70.
Yeah. I know when Manville played Highland Park in the state championship, and they were 5A schools, not 6A, there was 49,000.
Mm.
Yeah.
You'll play some high school games that are against really good competition in a regular season in front of 20,000.
Yeah. People get excited for it, man. When I don't know if you remember Vince Young when he played at Madison, they played North Shore. It was a regional playoff game. And I think 35,000 people showed up to the Astrodome for a second round playoff game.
Well,
because they wanted to see Vince Young beat North Shore.
Here's one better for you. In Class 2A, a couple of years ago, you had a team called Shiner play a team called Refugio. The two towns' populations is 8,000 combined. There was 12,000 people at the game.
Wow.
And if you ain't looked it up yet, Mom, because I don't know about homecoming and all that, but you better figure out mums and what they are.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with the moms because when we first got here last year, my daughter was in she did that in she was in floral design.
Mm.
So they had to do mums, and I mean, like it was, Mom, I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I need to do this.
Yeah.
So I was surprised because this year she set it out. She didn't do mums this year because she's in culinary and photography now. She didn't do because I asked her like, "You gonna do mums this year?" And she
Right.
was like, "No." She even made one for my daughter because I have a daughter that's still back home in Ohio, and she graduated class of 2025. Right? Yeah, so she ended up making her a mum to take back home because they don't know about the mums in Ohio.
No, they
I
don't
didn't
know
know
up
what
here.
mums was either until we got here.
I
But
know
my brother has been here 5 years, him and his family. So
okay.
they told us and we knew how big it was. And I'm like, but what's the purpose of them? Like, can't you just get a kid's flowers and say good luck, congratulations? But it's deeper than that.
I mean, you could, but that's not Texas.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's deeper
tradition.
than that.
We got to
You go
do
big,
it.
it's go big or go home.
That's it right there.
And they get pretty big too, those moms.
They do.
Get pretty big.
I've looked at stuff on Pinterest and because my daughter had, I'm just like, oh, it gets expensive.
Hey man, just soak it all in, man. Every second of it.
We're gonna
know.
run through some quick updates I've got here on some games that are actually going on right now.
Okay.
Okay. Wall 14, Gunter 0, 150 left in the half, first half. Keevely Jefferson broke a 64-yard touchdown run. West Orange Stark is on top of Sinton 7-0.
Nice.
On the third play of the game, KJ Edwards bust free for 83 yards. Carthage leads 7-0. That's the kid going to A&M.
Good.
don't have any more updates yet. So we're creeping on about an hour and a half. It was good to have you on here, Keyshawn, and your mom as well.
Thank you for having us.
If you go like and subscribe all them channels, let me
I
get this
will.
off of here, and let me get all this off of here. Everybody will see them scrolling at the bottom. Go like and subscribe to all of them. If you anytime reach out. You got a question, you want to know something, don't hesitate, man. I'll help you out as much as I possibly can, or try to point you in a direction that'll lead you where you need to go.
Thank you.
For you and your mom both. I've been through the whole recruiting thing with my son. I've been through it with numerous kids at the school down there we used to be at. So, whatever I can do to help, I'll help you out. Especially if you wind up going to Texas A&M, I'll definitely help you out. If you go to that school in Austin, then you on your own. You have to figure something else out.
Just keep working. Talk to your coach. He will guide you.
Talk to your coach. Do everything you can possibly do, whatever. Like, subscribe, watch us. Me and Doug will go on a few times, especially off season. We'll probably do some stuff for realignment. I do a lot of content I'll be doing a lot of hockey, soccer. I'm a big NASCAR race car guy, so I do a bunch of that stuff. So, do what y'all got to do and enjoy it. We're going to brace up here. We're supposed to get 3 inches of snow tonight or tomorrow.
I've seen that Columbus City got some things going on, but like I know Afrocentric girls basketball and the boys basketball, like a lot of extracurricular activities have been canceled for tomorrow because of inclement weather. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Texas.
Yeah, most definitely. Enjoy it. Yeah. And Keyshawn, have you found Whataburger yet?
Yep.
That's the go-to right there, brother. Whataburger. That's it.
And it's the go-to after a Friday night football game as well.
Yeah.
Very much so.
You can have it however you like it too.
Yep,
just got to pay for it.
That is not a lie. Every high school, if you go to a Whataburger on a Friday night, this is for everybody that's never done it. On a Friday night in a town where there's high school football, you better wait because you're gonna be there for a couple hours.
You will.
So it was a pleasure meeting y'all. Hopefully we can catch up again. As things get progressing with your career, we'll definitely move forward and keep an eye on you. And
is Georgetown an independent school district? They got other
no, they got Georgetown Eastviews out there too.
They got 2 high schools in Georgetown?
Probably.
Okay. So is Georgetown independent school district though? Okay.
Yep.
That's
Georgetown ISD.
Yeah.
Yep. ISD.
But again, it was a pleasure, Doug. It was always good catching up with you. We'll catch up again pretty soon. Nice to meet you and your mom, and I appreciate y'all jumping on and talking a little ball. And it's no problem at all. Anytime. We're open to anybody jumping on. So anytime you see me live, you want to jump on, you just pop up. You can jump in the comments if you don't have the stream. Come on, we're here.
Thank you. I'm about to look at these documentaries.
Look them up. Go look up that website for the subscription.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Look it all up. See if it's and I know Moss told me that y'all got that NCSA that I sent him and told him to get y'all through.
Yeah, we did that yesterday. We did. They called me Tuesday morning. It caught me off guard. And then we met with someone yesterday. He did the workshop that you do when you do the membership and all that. So yes, it's a lot. I said, but I'm a figure it out.
It is a lot. They're really good. They'll walk you through it. I think I actually sent that to you too, Doug, when your daughter was looking at stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's who we use. They do a really good job. And they really have your son's best interest. So y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
see if I can catch some of the end of some of these high school games and try to shovel some pizza in before bedtime.
Hey,
Thank you.
Keyshawn, it's nice meeting you, Keyshawn, and Mom and buddy. Keep working. You're only a freshman, man, but don't miss a thing, man. Go to all the basketball games, baseball games, softball games. Do all that. Go
Yeah,
to the pep
he played
rallies.
basketball.
Have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, do all that.
Do it
Play
all.
basketball. Go to all the games, and just soak it all in, man.
Mhm.
And work your butt off this off season. This is when you get bigger and stronger. It's when you get closer to your teammates and all that, man. So
Most
good luck to you,
definitely.
man.
Thank
Keep
you.
working.
Everybody have a good night. Stay safe. We'll catch up next time.
You too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.